You are one decision away from changing how everyone treats you. In business and life, respect isn't a gift. It's earned by how you carry yourself. If you never take a stand for yourself, you'll stay stuck being undervalued and overlooked. For example, when 12-year-old Steve Jobs needed parts for a school project, he boldly cold called Bill Hewlett, the co-founder of Hewlett-Packard. Hewlett not only gave Steve the parts, he also offered him a summer job. One courageous ask made a legendary CEO treat a kid like someone worth investing in. You might be thinking, will one action really change how people see me? Yes, it starts with one bold move. The first time you assert your worth is a jolt that breaks old patterns. It proves to others and yourself that you won't settle for less. Now let's break down how you can do it step by step in different areas of your entrepreneurial life. And if you make it to the end of the video, put a hashtag believe in the comments below, and we might feature you here in a future video. Believe. Set the standards for how others treat you. A small cat sees a mighty lion in the mirror. It's a reminder that others see in us what we see in ourselves. As the saying goes, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce. If you act like a pushover, people will push. If you respect yourself, people will respect you. Often we stay silent when we feel mistreated because you tolerate a client's unreasonable demands or a partner dismissing your ideas because deep down you don't feel worthy enough or you worry too much about keeping everyone happy. That ends today. Remember, others see in you what you see in yourself. Start seeing someone who deserves to be treated well. Here's an action step. Pick one situation where you feel disrespected or undervalued. It could be a team meeting where you're interrupted or a client is asking for endless freebies. Next time it happens, do this once. Calmly speak up and set a boundary. For example, if a colleague talks over you, interject with a firm but polite, "I'm not finished yet. Let me complete my thought." If a client demands that you do extra work for free, say, "I'm happy to help, but that request is outside our agreed scope. Let's talk about additional budget if we need to." If a partner or an investor dismisses your idea, assert, "I believe in this approach, and here's why." Then back it up with your data and vision. It will feel uncomfortable for a few seconds, and that's okay. But what's the payoff? They'll realize you expect respect. So do this once, and you'll immediately notice a shift. People will hesitate to steamroll you when they see you won't allow it. As motivational speaker Tony Gaskins puts it, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow. Stand up once and you teach them to treat you better going forward. Learn to say no. Your boundaries build respect. Say no. It's a superpower for entrepreneurs. It might be the hardest word to say, but one no can earn you more respect than 100 yeses. Think about it. If you agree to every request, even those that hurt your business or well-being, people will continue to take advantage and even unintentionally lose respect for you. But if you say no just once, you signal that your time and values are not up for negotiation. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett famously said, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything." Why? Because your energy and focus are limited resources. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to something important. If you constantly bend over backwards, people might like you in the moment, but they likely won't value you. Ironically, when you start saying no, the genuine people in your life and work will begin to respect your time a lot more. They'll see you as someone who knows their worth and their priorities. Now, you might doubt this. You might think, well, won't people get upset if I say no? Here's the truth. The right people won't. In fact, research by Brené Brown found that the most compassionate and loving people are often the ones with the strongest boundaries. By being clear about what's okay and not okay, you're not being mean. You're being fair to yourself and to others. Those who truly matter will respect you more for it. And those who get angry when you set a reasonable boundary are often the ones who benefited from you having none. It's a sign that boundaries were needed. So here's a real life example. Early in his return to Apple, Steve Jobs famously said no to a huge number of projects. In 1997, Apple was making dozens of mediocre products. Jobs cut 70% of Apple's product line, a bold series of no's to distractions, so the team could focus on what really mattered. Many of his colleagues were shocked, even fearful at first. But guess what? It saved the company. Apple returned to profitability and the team saw firsthand the power of focus. Steve's willingness to say no to almost everything transformed how his employees treated his decisions. Even skeptics came to respect his vision and leadership. So here's your action step. Think of one thing you really should say no to for your own good. It might be a client's invitation to a meeting that has no clear agenda. It could be an offer to collaborate on a project that doesn't excite you. It could be a social event. As an introvert, I hate those that you don't have energy for. Start small and honest. Number one, be polite but firm. You can say, thank you for thinking of me, but I have to pass this time. No excuse needed. You have the right to decline. Number two, you could offer an alternative if it's appropriate. I can't take on this project, but I can refer you to someone who might help. Only if you genuinely want to maintain that goodwill. Or number three, stand your ground. If they push back, just repeat calmly, I won't be able to do that. You'll find most people respect a clear answer more than a hesitant maybe. The first no is the toughest, but do it once and you'll feel an immediate surge of confidence and power. People might be a bit surprised, especially if you're usually just the yes person, but they will adapt. They'll start asking more respectfully, or they'll stop asking for unreasonable favors altogether. In the long run, you train them to value your time and resources. Saying no when you need to is one of the most loving things you can do for yourself, and it earns real respect from the people around you. Own your confidence, posture, eye contact, and voice. So did you know you can change how people perceive you without even saying a word? Psychology research shows that up to 55% of a first impression is based on how you look and carry yourself, and 38% is based on your voice tone, and only 7% is based on what you actually say. People size you up in seconds, and those snap judgments stick. In fact, a Harvard study found it can take meeting someone 7 more times to change a bad first impression. So let's make your first impression count, starting now, by adjusting your non-verbal cues. The first is body language. So you walk into any room or a Zoom room like you belong there. Stand or sit up straight, shoulders back, head held high. This isn't just good advice from your grandmother, it's science-backed. One study at Ohio State University found that sitting upright actually increases your own confidence in your thoughts, and people around you will notice. Those who use open, expansive body language, standing tall, chest up, making eye contact, they are consistently perceived as more confident and commanding. Even if you don't feel confident yet, you can fake it until you make it here. Studies show adopting a powerful posture can make you feel more confident inside, which then shows on the outside. Next is eye contact and smile. Meet people's gazes. Eye contact signals trust and strength. If you look at the floor or away all the time, it signals insecurity and evasiveness. You don't need a hard stare, right? That can be creepy. Just a natural, friendly eye contact for a few seconds at a time, and match it with a genuine small smile when it's appropriate. This makes you appear approachable and self-assured. Remember, confidence isn't about scowling or looking tough. It's often in the relaxed ease of someone being comfortable in their own skin. Next is your voice. So the way you speak can instantly change the way others treat you. Slow down when you talk. Most people rush their words when nervous, right? Which can make you seem unsure. If you deliberately speak a bit slower and clearer, you will come across as more confident and credible. And here's a pro tip. Take a breath before you respond to someone, especially in negotiations or interviews. It shows that you're composed and thoughtful. Also, aim to project your voice audibly, so no mumbly little quiet talk at a moderate volume. You don't need to be loud, just steady. Speaking too softly or in a constantly rising questioning tone, uptalk can undercut your authority. Instead, end your sentences decisively. So action steps for you. Here's a little mini checklist that you can use whenever you're entering a situation where that you want to be respected. So you're gonna meet a new client, you're pitching investors, you're leading your team at a meeting, etc. First, posture check. So straighten your back. Imagine there are strings pulling you up from the crown of your head, and we're gonna plant our feet confidently in standing. Next, eye and face. Make eye contact and smile and maintain a confident, neutral expression. Avoid nervously touching your face and fidgeting all the time. Next, voice and pace. So take a deep breath, speak just a tad slower and lower than your normal excited rush. Use pauses. They actually make you sound more in control. For example, instead of rambling through your introduction, say, "Hello, I'm Evan. It's great to meet you." This small change in pace can make a huge difference in how people perceive you. So try this in your next interaction. Even if it's just a phone call or video chat, you'll notice people listen more intently when you speak and respond with more respect. They may not even realize why, but you'll know why. You're quietly projecting confidence and self-respect, and they are responding to it. And the best part? Every time you practice confidence, body language, and voice, you're training your own brain to truly feel more confident. It's this virtuous cycle that starts with that one conscious adjustment. If you want to take real action after this video, I made a free worksheet just for you. It covers the top lessons from today, gives you space to write your biggest takeaways, and helps you build a simple action plan. It's 100% free. Just click the link in the description to go grab it. Let's start building real momentum in your life and business. I'll see you there. Stop seeking approval. Be you unapologetically. As an entrepreneur, you are a visionary, which means sometimes you'll have ideas or a style that others don't immediately get. And you can't build something great if you're obsessed with everyone liking you all the time. In fact, trying to please everybody is the fastest way to lose respect. Sounds counterintuitive, right? We often think, okay, if I accommodate everyone, they'll all be happy with me. But people pleasing often leads to the opposite. You get viewed as indecisive, insincere, or a doormat. The moment you stop seeking constant approval is when people will start respecting you for who you are. So think about leaders and innovators that you admire. They often went against the grain and stuck to their convictions. They certainly face criticism, but in the end, we respect people who are authentic and bold enough to be themselves. Your vibe attracts your tribe, as they say, right? When you're authentic, you might turn some people off, but you'll attract the right people, the clients, the partners, and the team members who respect the real version of you and share your vision and values. One way to show authenticity while still being respectful is to voice your honest opinions more openly. Don't hold back an idea in a meeting because you fear others might not like it. Don't pretend to agree when you actually see a problem. Speak up tactfully because solving it matters more than avoiding conflict. When you do this, two things happen. Number one, people realize that you are not a pushover who just sits there and nods along. You have your own mind. And number two, when you do agree or praise something, they know that it is genuine. Your words now carry more weight. So a big doubt here could be, well, what if being myself means some people won't like me? And the truth is, no matter what you do, someone will dislike you. You might as well be disliked for who you truly are rather than liked for a mask that you can't maintain. In fact, many times you'll find that being authentic earns you deeper admiration, even if not everyone agrees with you. People have a radar for authenticity, so we're drawn to it. And if you want others to believe in you, you have to first believe in yourself. Show that you believe in your ideas and values by living them more out loud. So here's a real life insight. A great example from research. Asking for help when you need it. Many people shy away from ever admitting weakness or asking for advice. They fear that it'll make them look incompetent. But studies show the opposite. When you ask someone for advice, it often makes them view you as more competent and likable. Surprising, isn't it? It humanizes you and shows confidence that you value their input. So authenticity isn't just about projecting strength, it's about being real with your weaknesses. If you pretend to know it all the time, people see through it and might even want to see you fail. But if you're humble and genuine and you say, I'm new to this, could you share your thoughts? People are inclined to support you and respect you more. They treat you as someone secure enough to learn and grow. That is true confidence. So your action step. Embrace being your full self in one small way and watch the reaction. So for example, if you're an entrepreneur who also loves art, don't hide that creative side. Bring that unique perspective you have to your business, to your branding, to your team brainstorming. Your passion will be contagious and people will value the fresh angle that you're bringing. Next time you're struggling with a problem, instead of quietly stressing all by yourself, reach out to a mentor or peer and ask for advice. Try something like, hey, I'm working on blank and I could use your insights on how to solve it. You might fear looking naive, but you'll likely gain respect for your openness and determination to improve. And if you have an opinion that's different from the group consensus, practice voicing it at least once. Use a phrase like, I see it a bit differently. Can I share another perspective? Say it with a calm confidence. Even if people don't immediately agree, they'll pay attention. And over time, you become known as someone who speaks their mind and brings value, not just another yes man. Being you is the best long-term strategy. Your authenticity is your edge. No one else can be you. When you stop living for their approval and start living in your truth, you'll find the right people start approving of you naturally. And even those who don't personally like you will often still treat you with respect because they see that you respect yourself and you stand for something. Take the leap, one bold move at a time. Okay, so we've learned a lot of strategies in this video, right? From setting boundaries, standing tall, to speaking your truth, but none of it matters if you don't take action. It all comes down to this. Do it once. Take one leap of faith in yourself. You don't need to transform everything overnight. You just need to try one new behavior and just see the result. That positive response, that moment when someone reacts differently, will motivate you to do it again and again. Here is your challenge. In the next 24 hours, find one opportunity to apply the principles that we've talked about in this video and just do it once. It could be tonight when you get an urgent work request that can't wait till tomorrow and you politely decline or postpone it instead of sacrificing your personal time. Or tomorrow morning, you walk into the office or a video meeting and you have your head up high and you greet everyone with a confident good morning. And then you share your thoughts on a project without second guessing yourself. Or maybe you finally have that tough conversation that you've been avoiding. You respectfully tell a friend or coworker how you expect to be treated. Just one action, and then watch what happens. Maybe that client finally respects your time. Maybe your team starts listening to you when you speak. Maybe that one person who always took you for granted suddenly pauses and reconsiders. You'll likely find that people respond better than your fears led you to believe. And even if someone reacts negatively, it will be revealing. Those who leave or push back were probably benefiting from the old you not setting boundaries. Let them. You're making space for better opportunities and relationships that do value you. Remember, this is a journey, and the first time is the hardest. Your voice might shake, your heart will definitely pound. That is natural, but you'll also feel an incredible rush of empowerment after. The next time will be easier, and the next time after that will start feeling natural. Soon, being confident and respected won't be something you do. It will be who you are. I believe in you. You wouldn't be watching this video if you weren't ready for a breakthrough. So take that small step today. Do this once, and you'll never look back. Each bold move builds a new you, the one who commands respect, attracts opportunities, and inspires other people too. In the end, the way people treat you will fundamentally change because you change the way that you treat yourself. It only takes one spark to start a fire. Be that spark for your life and your business. Stay true to yourself. Keep growing your confidence and surround yourself with people who uplift you. Your future self is already proud of you for trying. Now go make it happen, one action at a time. And as always, keep the faith and keep believing in your ability to shape your own world. You've got this. Now go believe. To learn how to stay positive every day, check the video right there next to me. I think you'll love it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there. You want to know the secret to staying positive every single day as an entrepreneur? In a world full of setbacks, competition, and stress, it's easy to get dragged down. But guess what? Your success in business hinges on your mindset.